Minister of Information must be truthful. The transparency and accountability that this said minister claimed to be should manifest that when he assumed responsibility, then he should inform Gambians about the source of funding of these 40 million. It was not in our budget, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, they have not just stopped there, but they flout our national laws, GPPA rules. Honorable Speaker, Minister informed us that when they went to negotiate GPPA to approve that contract, they approved the contract not with the figures. This has never happened anywhere in the world in the contract approval. He also informed this Parliament, August body, that after the approval of the contract by the GPPA, they went to renegotiate with the media platforms that reduces the figure without going back to GPPA for an approval. This is against the law. On GPPA Public Procurement Authority Act, Section 118, subsection 11 and 12 of the GPPA regulation reads, negotiation and awards of contract. This is the section 118. Subsection 11 reads, minutes of the negotiation are prepared and copied to the authority. 12 reads, negotiations are summarized and recorded in the prescribed forms of the authority and submitted to the authority for approval where an unauthorized procuring organization is involved, which they refuse to do. This is a violation of law. Everything about this transaction was wrong. Wallahi, everything was wrong. I have never seen a government transaction as fraudulent as this. The source of funding is not known. GRS is dilapidated. You cannot equip them, and you flout GPPA rules. Wallahi, if anybody contests, come to this Parliament, wallahi, I will subdue mine and apologize to you. Honorable Speaker, Fisheries Development Fund, 80 million Gambian dollars, is not known how it has been spent. The Minister of Fisheries and Water Resources must inform the Gambians about this fund, how this fund has been spent, and I want to tax the Honorable Minister for Finance to tax the National Audit Office to audit these resources. This is a national resource. And from my confirmation, I realized that this fund was never audited. If it was audited, I want to see the proofs of the audited account of this $80 million Fisheries Development Fund. How was it spent? We need proofs of this. As Gambians, we are here to represent people. Honorable Speaker, this must be clear to Gambian people. Honorable Speaker, I want to tell the Minister of Basic and Secondary Education and the Minister of Higher Education that there is no skills training center in the entire Kiang. You are venturing into Tibet. Do you want the entire constituency to migrate to Fonyi or Jara for Tibet lessons? It's not fair. Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education. We have 3 senior secondary schools in Kia West constituency. None of these senior secondary schools are offering science courses. So students who are interested in being engineers, in being doctors and nurses are migrating. And those schools are dying. So I think it's important you try to provide science courses to those schools. Honorable Speaker, these are some of the issues that we definitely want to address. Members of Parliament, lastly, in 10 seconds, please, this session, we were very limited to debate on serious national matters, petitions, reports that concerns people.